Right, so it's a quick update video. Don't really need to make it, but I'm making it anyway. Here's the web page I made for it. It's not a great web page, but it's a web page. And then you can go get the download files here. I'll put them in parts so it's easier to get them, because nobody wants to download a 12 gigabyte single file. So that'll download the installer, and then you run the app. And I've changed this from the last video I did. There's no options screen now because I've configured everything pretty solidly as it is. Shouldn't be needed. It's got support for 4 gamepads, like a Xbox 360 gamepad or whatever. I'm using 8-bit DOS SN30 Pro controls. Well, that one. Picture, right? So it comes with nothing on it. Well, it comes with PopCap games on it, but apart from that, you have to download everything as and when you need them. Right, the biggest ones would be PlayStation 2, the arcade, and the Windows games. So if you plan to download everything, download those 3 first. Start with the PlayStation 2, then arcade, and then games for Windows. Because if you leave them last, you might not have the space left to get the installers and extract them, and then because that's how I'll show you. So if I go to something simple like I don't know, let's do the NES. I'll come to this window and I'll tell you you need 142 megabytes free space on your hard drive to download it, and 72 megabytes of free space to actually store it after it's done. So let's download that. I'll pop up there checking for available servers, because I've had 2 or 3 backup servers. Not all the backup servers can resume download. So this one pops up and says this download can be resumed. So it's using one of the servers that can resume, and then you click yes to download it, and then a little pop-up will pop up. We'll download it. Then it'll come and extract all the files, and then this pops up. It says files have extracted, delete the used zip file. So then I'll say 0.07 gigabytes, which is about 72 megabytes. So if I click yes, it'll delete the save packed file, and if I say no, it'll store in shamulator downloaded packs. So I'll delete that. Then what it'll do is, so people don't get confused, is it'll restart the whole front end. And now next time you go in there, it'll have to load up the pictures the first time. It does have caching, so that it won't do that every time. And then you've got your NES games, and it's the same for all of them. So I don't know, some are obviously bigger than others. But yeah, it's all configured, it's all set up. I might add an update option here at some point, but you'll be able to download just a single fix file from the web page. If I go to the web page, just press yes, exit. See here, it says fixes and packs. Let's make that bigger. So fixes and packs here. So there's none there now. I haven't released them, but when I do, if I do, they'll be there. So you won't have to delete a whole, download the whole shamulator again. It'll just be, okay, I'll download the new update pack, and then from there it'll probably all be contained in the emulator next time. So you'll never have to come to this web page again. And then I've got my backup sites here. These are where the backups are. So if one of the servers runs out of bandwidth for the downloads, then it'll fall back to my secondary backup, and if that runs out of bandwidth, it'll fall back to my third backup, and then the third backup, that one can't resume downloads, so you have to download all the file in one go. Cause, now here's another thing, with the PlayStation 2s and the larger ones, I've split up the files into more manageable sizes. So if I go to download here, I'll check for available servers, and it says can be resumed, and I'll say yes. See, this is a Z01 file. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Sony PlayStation 2.Z01. So some of them have multi-parts, and you'll have to wait for it to download all of them. But once you've started the download, it'll just keep downloading the next part until it's finished. So you can just leave the room and let it do this. You don't have to sit there and keep saying yes. And obviously, if you want to use your computer for something else, you can do cancel, and it'll be able to resume from that. So yeah, that's about it. That's the update anyway.